Good morning, Cardinals. Happy Friday. I hope you are having a great day today. Today, we're going to start off with our learning target that we've looked at earlier this week. We are going to be saying the sounds in words that have two syllables. So, if Miss McKay said children, you would say ch, I, l, d, r, I, n. Children. Try to make sure you say all of the sounds in the word. Let's start off with our learning target. I can say the sounds in a word. Ready? Tell me the sounds in barefoot. B, air, f, t. Barefoot. Great job. Say building. B, I, o, d, e, ng. Building. That was a tricky one. Great job. Ooh, this is feeling. F, E, O, E, ng. Feeling. Great job, Cardinals. Now I want you to see if you can try the next one. This one's gonna be a little bit sneaky. This is cardboard. Oh, you are so smart. Let's see if you got all of the sounds in cardboard. Listen to me say the sounds in cardboard. Then grade yourself. Ready? K, R, D, B, ord. Cardboard. How did you do? Excellent job. Last one. Tell me the sounds in carpet. Ready? Grade yourself. How did you do with the sounds in carpet? K, R, P, et. Carpet. Did you get all of the sounds in carpet? Great, Cardinals. You are so smart. Give yourself a ride the wave, dude. Next, we're going to review all of our vowels that we see in our words. Why are vowels so important? I'm so glad you remembered because there is a vowel in every word. Let's go over our short vowel sounds and then our target sound of the week. Ready? Echo me. Say I, I. E, E. A, A. O, A. U, Look at this target sound. E, E says E. Remember, as in sheep. Can you think of a word that has the sound E made with a double E? Oh, that was a good one. I didn't think about that word. Excellent job, Cardinals. Today, we are going to also look at a new tricky word. We have two new tricky words that follow the same pattern as some of our tricky words earlier this week. Let's read the tricky words we've already had. We've had he, she, we. What did all of these words have the same? They all have an E at the end. Do we read this word he, this word she, and this word we? No way, Miss McKay. These words are he, she, we. Even though there is just one E, it makes the long sound E, because these are our tricky words. Remember, with our tricky words, some of the letters don't make the sound we expect. So if these are he, she, and we, I want you to see if you can figure out what this tricky word is. Are you ready? Abracadabra. Oh, it took the whole thing. It didn't work. There we go. What is this tricky word? Give yourself a yee-haw. I couldn't trick you. This word is be. If this is he, then this is be. How are these words the same? They both end in E. Let's try our next tricky word. Are you ready? Say alakazam. Aw, you are too quick for me. That word is me. What do all of these tricky words have in common? They all have an E at the end, and every E at the end makes a long vowel sound. Ready? Read the tricky words with me. Say be, me, he, she, we. We may see some of these tricky words in our story today. Some other words we're going to see in our story today have our target sound E made with the double E. I am going to point to a word. I want you to blend and read the word. Read it in your head, whisper it to your hand, and then say it out loud when I snap. You would read this word, Lee. Lee. Who was Lee in our stories? That's right. Lee is Scott's sheep. Great job remembering. Next word. I see an S on the end. What reading strategy can we use to read this word? Cover kitty. Cover up the S and read the first part. You could say B, B, and put the S back on. Bees. What happened to that S? It became a buzzy S, like buzzy little bees. Next word, blend and read that word to me. Cheek, cheek. Next word, I should have heard eat, feet. Next word, I should have heard sheep, sheep. Last word, I should have heard sweet, sweet. Remember, we talked about this word before. Sweet in our story did not mean it tasted good, sugary like candy. It meant that the sheep was nice or kind and gentle. Today, we are going to read a new story in our Scott Reader. Our story today is called The Bees. We're going to listen to our story to figure out what happened with Scott, Lee, and the bees. Let's do our best listening so we can reach our learning target that says, I can answer and ask questions about a story. Ready? Eye check, ear check, body check. Ready, ready, ready. We're ready to read. The red ants left, but then the bees got Lee. The bees stung Lee on his cheek and on his feet. Scott ran up to help Lee. Then he went and had a chat with the bees. Poor bee, Lee, those bees are on his feet. Bees, said Scott. Why sting Lee the sheep? He is a sweet sheep. One bee said, Bees will be bees. One bee said, I must be me. Then Scott got mad. He said, Sting the pig, sting the hens, sting the cat, sting the dog, but let Lee be. And the bees let Lee be. Ooh, look at this picture. How does this picture help you to know how Scott feels about what happened to Lee? Yes, his hands are on his hip. He has an angry face and he is looking at the bees. This picture helps me to know that Scott is very upset or angry about what happened to the sheep, Lee. What do the bees do to Lee that makes Scott angry? Let's go back in the story to answer the question. The red ants left, but then the bees got Lee. The bees stung Lee. Uh-oh. I found the answer to the question when I went back into the text. I found the keywords the bees. Then after I found what they did to Lee. The bees stung Lee. Oh no. Where did the bees sting Lee? Let's keep reading to see the answer. The bees stung Lee on his cheek and on his feet. Oh, where did they sting him? His cheek and his feet. What did Scott say the bees could sting? He said, sting the pig, sting the hens, sting the cat, sting the dog. Yes, he told them that he could sting the pig, the hens, the cat, or the dog. But what could they not sting? They could not sting Lee. Great job, Cardinals. Now I have another question for you. Something that I wonder. I wonder if this story is real. Could it really happen? Or if it's make-believe? How do you know? You are so smart. Yes, bees can sting sheep. But do bees talk? No, they do not talk. Think about our story, The Red Ants. How are these stories, the bees and the red ants, the same? They both have insects, and both of the times Lee the sheep gets bit or stung. How are the stories different? One story had bees, one story had ants. How else are they different? In the story, The Red Ants, the ants apologized for biting Lee. In the story, the bees did not say they were sorry. They said, bees will be bees. What do you think that means? Could be bees will sting because they're bees. Great job, Cardinals. You did a wonderful job being a great reading detective. Let's see if we can answer some questions from the story. What stung Lee on his cheek and feet? Yes, bees stung Lee. But are we just going to write the word bees? No, we need to write it in a complete sentence. Start with our capital letter. Ready? Stung Lee on his cheek, feet. What goes at the end of the sentence? A period. Let's listen to our next question. When did Scott get mad? Can you think of a complete sentence to answer the question, when did Scott get mad? Good job. We can start off with the words from our question. Scott got mad. And we can start our sentence with those words. Let's win. When bees sing Lee. Excellent job with your complete sentences today. Remember, good reading detectives go back into the text to find their answers. Your turn to be the head reading detective. Can you ask someone at your house a question and they have to go look for the clues in the story? Remember your question words. Who, what, where, when, why, or how. Maybe you could even ask your parents to video you asking me a question from the story. Great job, love bugs. I am so proud of you. I'll see you next week. Bye.